If he's like, "Oh, bro,
All
you playing
right.
7 days?" I'll be like, "Oh shit, you want in?"
All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 10 of the Backstage podcast.
Your
I
mama's
am,
ass is always open.
oh my God.
Sorry.
As always, I am one of the hosts here, gunkPunk. With me, as always, I have my other co hosts. A Single Buttermilk Biscuit is his name this week.
You're goddamn right. The rest of the bunch left. They fell on the floor before they could get baked.
I actually had biscuits and gravy for dinner now that you say that.
Oh, look at that. I had fucking Chinese food because it's
Ooh.
Thursday. It's supposed to be Chinese Wednesday, but I got home at like fucking 9 p.m. yesterday. Ate 2 hot links and was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to sleep. Oh, fuck.
And then our other
God. I'm
co
right at the
host with
beginning on this
us
one.
is
God.
Theta,
Yo.
who's halfway awake right now.
Oh, God. I already searched
Probably
all this
still kind
shit.
of reeling from the chicken we had earlier today.
It's not the chicken, it's the night we had.
Oh,
Dude, that
fuck. Am I
chicken.
done with this shit?
Oh, my stomach was not happy. I felt so bad for that fucking place you had us go to earlier.
Fucking shit.
I destroyed their bathroom, man.
I'm gonna fight fucking Marcy here without a goddamn weapon.
So viewers, just so you kind of understand what's happening, A Single Buttermilk Biscuit is actually
God damn,
playing
there's two of
7 Days
them!
to Die, as you can see directly to the left of my camera here. Um, he decided to live stream it into the podcast tonight, so you all get to watch that until we have either our other co-host join us or another guest
The
pop in.
fuck is that bitch? Are they
Blanky, thank you
non-hostile
for
right
the
now?
lurk,
I'm gonna watch
but
7 days today.
yeah, unfortunately we don't have a guest right now. We're hoping to have a guest soon, maybe. If not, this will just be a host podcast this week. But yeah, our content is pretty much the same as always. If we have a guest, we do, serious interview, and then we get to the funny shit. Tonight it looks like we're gonna start with just some funny shit. Yeah.
You're damn
So
right, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this goddamn zombie. Fucking bitch.
see, I've seen some gameplay of it. I love how we've kind of converted from a music podcast at the moment to game.
Everything podcast.
Dude, I've just been, like I said, finally got my PC up and running, so I'm like, oh hell yeah, I could fucking finally play this goddamn game.
Hey.
Not the shitty ass console version that hasn't been updated since fucking 2016. Then what the fuck happened there?
So in a nutshell, to our viewers, if you're gaming on a console, get a PC. The game's better.
No, not entirely. See, look, man, I was that far. I made a fucking piece of wood and a fucking fire pit. What the hell is that? Oh, pick up that stone. I made all that shit. Like I was at the end, bro. What time is it?
It is.
Day 5, 6 a.m. on day 5.
In
Oh,
game.
Oh my
You're not
god.
showing the actual time.
so, like,
It's
hey,
it's in
look, no,
game.
listen, yo. So, okay, so the premise of this game is every 7 days there's a fucking zombie horde. I'm like, oh, fucking, like,
I'm not
probably
prepared.
damn near stark naked. I got a fucking club with a piece of rope on it, and I'm about to have a horde of goddamn zombies. Now my girlfriend's calling. All right, I'll be right back.
Well, this would be typically the point of the podcast where we would go into hashtag just vocalist thoughts, but this isn't our usual podcast this evening. I'm sorry.
It's giving me time to think of my my top 3 that I have not even thought about once.
Dude, when you told me what you were planning to do, I went in and thought about it and wrote down 3, but give me a second. I'm going to turn on the fan in here.
What is happening?
Oh, okay. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Oh, you can fuck right off, Clutch. So for our viewers at home, we have company over. One of them is using our roommate's computer for another podcast talk, and everybody loves to talk about my ass, which they call a peach.
Hey yo.
So, I think so. I guess for starters, Theta, I think we'll go ahead and do your top three, and then we'll come back to the just vocalist thoughts.
I would love to if my internet would keep a web page loaded.
Well, I can go ahead and list my three while yours is working, if you want.
You can do so.
Okay. Well, one of my top three albums that it's hard to say perfect album, but I can listen to front to back over and over, is The Devil's Reign by the Misfits,
Fair enough.
which is one of the first albums, if I am correct. Now, viewers, you can correct me on this later in the comments section or in the chat. That is one of the first albums by them that it was Jerry only doing the vocals and playing bass rather than somebody else singing. It really gave him his time to shine regarding the music, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I know there's a lot of people like, oh, Glenn Danzig is the better vocalist. Don't get me wrong, he's a hell of a vocalist, and he was the best voice for him. But I gotta stick with, I enjoyed The Devil's Reign. My second one, I know you're gonna give me shit, Avenged Sevenfold, Waking the Fallen.
Why would I give you shit for that?
Okay.
Like I said, if you would have said like The Stage,
Yeah.
then I would give you shit. But no, Waking the Fallen is a solid pick.
Gotcha.
Solid.
My third one is a band that I was recently introduced to back in 2019. Stellar Corpses, the album that I purchased, which I guess they only sold at their shows, was called Ex Mortis. The closest you're going to find online is Dead Stars Drive-In. So it's got a rockabilly feel, a lot of it's
Man, what
horror
the fuck?
based.
Sorry.
You're good. And it's in my opinion one of the best albums I've heard. And
There you go.
I definitely recommend listening to it if you haven't. It's really good.
GG's. Good
Yeah.
list. Good list indeed.
Yep. You got
So
yours? Oh,
the list this week, is it just top favorite albums that you
It
can listen to on
is
repeat?
it is your top 3 perfect albums.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, I've got. Oh God, I've got too many.
if you want to
Yeah.
take a moment to think, Theta, have you already found yours?
I scrabbled it together, yes.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay, first one is gonna be a little bit of a sleeper pick, I think.
Okay.
It's a sleeper. And it's gonna
Okay.
be
That's what I
Goodbye
call my
Yellow Brick
peanuts.
Road, Elton John.
Holy fucking shit! I
Ooh,
heard you creeping up behind me, you fucking bitch.
that
Where are
is
you?
that is a damn good pick. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a great one.
I was trying to branch out mentally because I'm like, there's some good albums.
Yeah.
So I had to throw it back for one because you got to give Sir Elton John the respect he
Oh,
deserves.
Oh,
100%.
absolutely.
Right there with you.
My next 2 picks are very based, and it's not a phase, Mom. I'm gonna
Fair.
go 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, MCR.
Ooh.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
Yeah.
I can't be mad at you for that pick.
And
Nope.
then this one is heavily debatable within the community of people, of the fan base.
Okay.
It is Folie à Deux by Fall Out Boy.
I mean, it's not a bad album.
It is.
I'd have to listen to it to know, if I'm being honest with you.
Fair enough. It was whenever, right before they started doing the super poppy, annoying shit.
Okay.
It kind of took away from the kind of emo, poppy punk stuff that they were doing.
Okay, so to give you some context, Caleb, it went from like Green Day's like Dookie album,
Mm-hmm.
like all the way through that and then their experimental concept album, and then
Okay.
they disappeared and came back as more of a pop band.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
But that album is hands down one of my top albums of all time. Just because it was, on top of it, it was one of those situations where a band tried something new and it
Yeah.
paid off very, very well.
Gotcha. That makes me think I do have 2 honorable mentions, but I'm gonna wait until the end to throw those out there.
Yeah, I guess
So,
I say we do honorables at the end. There better not be a fucking dog in this house.
okay.
Those things scare the shit out of me.
AJ,
Oh,
it's your
yeah.
turn, man.
Okay, so what the fuck? The floor's falling out.
We see
Okay,
that.
hold on. I'm just gonna pause here for a second. So my top 3, just like absolutely love them albums. The first one I have to go with is the Sinner album by Drowning Pool.
Ooh,
Okay.
Like, it's so fucking good.
that
Oh
is.
my
I
god.
never expected to hear a Drowning Pool album
Oh yeah, dude.
mentioned.
Their first album,
Huh.
beautiful.
Okay.
So that one, my third one, which is obvious because I'm a huge Soundgarden fan, is Super Unknown. Absolutely love every track on that album.
Fair.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorites. And the third one, hold on, I have to pull it up because it's a very weird name and I always mispronounce it unless I'm looking at it.
Happens to the best of us.
It is. 1 second. I just showed my coworker these guys today, and I love them. It's called Matrophagy. Matrophagy. The album's called Matrophagy, and the band is called Tala. It's their first album, and holy shit, these guys are so fucking good.
What kind
Oh
of?
my god.
What genre is it?
I'm just gonna send. I'll just send I'll send
Yeah,
their
send it.
popular song to the group.
That works.
Hello.
I want to add it to a playlist. It's already on half my playlist.
Are you in a potato right now, Gnome?
I think he's in his
I'm
work
in the
van.
van.
Yep.
I'm in my van. I got
I'm
this
in my
little
van.
girl back here.
I
Well,
got
hold
free
on.
internet in here.
Woo!
That's what he says to the kids.
Oh my god. So while we're in the midst of this,
What a
while he's doing that,
clusterfuck of a podcast. I'm playing a video game. Yeah, okay, so there it is. That's their most popular song on it, but the rest of that
Okay.
album is just beautiful. These guys, they write a story, right? Like some crazy ass shit, and then they write a whole album to it. It's amazing.
I can dig it.
I mean,
I'll listen to it after the podcast because I don't want the
oh yeah,
audio to come
absolutely.
through license issues. So Gnome, so you understand what's going on. We kind of flip flopped our first 2, which was the vocalist thoughts and Theta's top 3. So right now we're going over our top 3 perfect albums. But I just want you all to
Here he
know.
fucking goes, changing shit on us again. Look at this motherfucker.
I know,
Listen,
man. We can't win for losing, dude.
Oh my god. But so I just want you guys to know, if you see me make weird faces, I actually picked up some Pocky recently, and I actually found a coconut version of it. Chocolate and
You're a
coconut.
coconut.
So I figured, what
I
the
got
hell,
some
I'm gonna try
coconuts
it.
for you.
Oh my. But I'm
Not
gonna
just
try
shaving
it
them.
and see if it's any good.
Well, I
'Cause
can
we
already
gotta
tell
bring-
you it's not gonna be because it's
What is
coconut.
it? Fucking,
I
what do you
enjoy
call
coconut.
the food podcast shit? What is that?
What are you yapping about?
What are those videos where people shove their faces full of food?
Oh, a
Oh
mukbang?
god.
Is that what this became?
No,
Yep.
I'm just trying it while you go off your top 3.
Oh, hang on. Let me read it. I just got out of my van. Hang on.
Yeah, we can tell the audio got a lot clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So my
chance?
first.
There it is. Sorry.
How dare you? Hang on.
How dare I?
So my first one is Mastodon's "Crack the Sky."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of my
Okay.
honorable mentions.
That album got me into Mastodon. That was and I first saw Mastodon with Death Clock, and that was their Crack the Sky tour.
Yeah.
Nice.
That you can feel the power and emotion in that album, and
Oh, yeah.
it's so
I got
good.
3 more honorable mentions now.
Oh, there you go. Next one is a soundtrack. It's Doom 2016.
Mm,
Oh
okay.
yeah, dude. Fucking what's his name? Mick.
Mick Gordon.
Yeah,
Wham.
goddamn, he's a
He-
fucking wizard.
He fucking threw his cock on the table. It was like, there.
It's like, oh, you want some like aggressive like techno dubstep mixed with fucking deathcore? Bet.
Exactly. And then my third one, hang on.
I need wood.
Hang on.
There you go. So my third one is it's a newer album, but it's Electric Callboy's techno.
Oh, of course. I
Dude,
knew
no,
there was going to be an Electric Callboy in there
dude,
somewhere.
Listen,
I have a buddy that turned me on to them, and I haven't looked back.
Oh, they're
it's
fun.
so good. The album's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, they're so cool. What the fuck is that?
That's my door.
Oh,
Hang on.
it's a fishing. Oh, great! I found the fishing area. That's cool. Hey, look, a building. That
All right.
place.
Well,
That place has got dogs.
the 2
And
honorable
I do-
mentions. Oh,
I just had one, and I think back to it. So I came back to the album just showing my son new shit,
mhm.
and I haven't been able to turn it off again. So Weird Al's Running with Scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, just anything Weird Al, man.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which actually kind of fits with the title of this this episode. How do you
Couldn't
spell
spell
scissors?
I couldn't spell
So-
scissors earlier in the week. It was a rough time.
You dummy.
But my 2 honorable mentions, and you guys can say what you
Shut
want.
up,
I
crackhead.
love these albums. Is Meatloaf's "Bad Out of Hell" 1 and 2.
Oh.
Is
Did
that
you do anything
your,
for love?
Your 1 and 2?
I've never particularly been a huge fan of Meatloaf,
Mhm.
but goddamn man could sing. Goddamn man could sing.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P. Big guy.
Fair enough.
There's so
I'll
many I
allow
can
it.
think of, but
What's a fucking
none that
giant?
are like to me
What's
perfect.
that?
But the way that those 2 albums were composed from beginning to end, I just loved them.
Okay. I got my 2 honorables.
Mhm.
Complete left field. Enjoy this one. Scary monsters and nice sprites.
Ooh,
Gross.
no, that's a good one.
Skrillex.
Okay.
That was a banging album, and Gnome can sit on my wang.
No, listen. So I have a vendetta
Ooh.
against any like dubstep and shit. I
Cry
used to work
about
at the
it.
skating rink.
Cry about it.
Fucking, I hate anything
Hey,
Like-
Gnome.
dubsteppy and oh, sir.
Hey,
I will
why don't you-
present my left nut, and you can just put it right in your mouth.
Why don't you? Why don't you shed a tear for me?
Okay.
And then my second
See,
one is
AJ likes that because he looks like Skrillex.
Hey man,
There you go.
that's how I met Crown the Empire. All right.
There you go. Like,
All right.
oh,
Anyways,
hey.
I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Is that what you did? You just were like, hey,
I'm Skrillex.
you know
No.
me?
So they
I'm
used to have
Sonny
a
Moore. Let
they
me
used
in.
to they used to have a fucking keyboard player, right, named Austin. Cool dude. He's super nice. What the fuck? Oh, my arrow. So he was super cool. He's a super cool dude, and he came up to me after the whole show was done. It was down at the compound in Bixby whenever that was open.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
I worked every single one of their shows.
Oh, then you were probably there for that. It was
I
like
was
them,
yeah. I was
Icy
there for
Stars,
that.
and the Word Alive.
Yep.
You were. Yeah, we could have met.
We probably did. You handsome
Probably.
devil.
That was before I was fucking belligerent.
I got a funny story about the compound for later.
All
Okay.
right.
So what
But-
was your second album?
Hey, he's in the middle of a story, Gunk.
Also,
Jesus,
fuck up.
fucking rude. Swear to God, change
know.
shit up on us and interrupt people.
So anyway, the keyboardist Austin came up to talk to me, and he was like, "Hey man, did you enjoy the show?" And he's like talking to me, and I'm like, "Yeah man, you guys are fucking awesome. I was excited to see you guys and yada yada." And he's like, "That's awesome. Has anyone ever told you look like Sonny Moore, like Skrillex? And I was like, yes, my friend was just telling me that today. And he goes, dude, you got to come over here and talk to the guys because they all say that you look like him and they just didn't know how to approach you. And I was like, okay. So I went over there and he's like, all right, do the hair thing. So I pulled my hair to the side and they're like, oh shit, dude, he fucking does. And so like later on, like a couple years passed, they've went up into fame. People know them and people love them. And they went on tour with the Used. And I was like, oh shit, my boys are coming back to town. Well, Austin left. Some new people came in and out, but Brandon's still there. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go see him. I took my girlfriend at the time and her sister. We went and saw him. The Used was awesome. I love seeing Crown the Empire when they come to town. And so I was telling them, I was like, yeah, like I know Crown the Empire. Like I know most of the members. Like they call me Skrillex because they said I looked like him. And they're all my girlfriend and her sister are like, oh yeah, whatever, you're full of shit, blah 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 blah. So I see Brandon at the merch table, right? And I go over there and I'm like, watch this. I was like, watch. So we go over there. I'm gonna buy a shirt and all that stuff, and he's like looking down at the table, taking care of people, signing autographs and shit. And then I come up to the table and he's like, hey man, you got anything you want me to sign? Need a shirt? And he looks up and sees me and goes, holy shit, Skrillex! Pulls me over the fucking table, gives me a hug, and their jaws hit the fucking floor. Like he like pats me on the chest and he's like, oh, who's your friends, man? I was like, that's my girlfriend, that's her sister. And he's like, oh, it's nice to meet you. He's like, man, me and this guy, we go way back. He's like, he was at our first show in Oklahoma. He was like, what? How many people were there, dude? Like, what, 20 people? I was like, yeah, I think so. He goes, now look, man, we're selling out the Kane's Ballroom with the fucking users. I was like, I know, dude, it's fucking dope.
It's because
But
That is sick.
yeah, but it was cool. It was cool as shit, dude. Because then he made a post later, like of all the crowd, and was like ran into an old friend. He was like ran into an old friend who came and saw us the first time we ever played, and me and him were talking. And he said like, remember, it was like 20 people the first time you guys came to Oklahoma. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's so cool. I got quoted on that.
Oh, you're so cool. I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Do it.
I'm gonna do
They're
it.
coming back to Oklahoma.
Oh, when? What?
I can't remember when it is, but it's they're I think they're opener. But it's them, Slaughter to Prevail, Einstein Kills, and Falling in Reverse.
Oh, dude, I'm going.
I want to see Alex fucking just destroy Oklahoma from
Oh,
Slaughter
that'd
to
be
Prevail.
hilarious.
I want you to scream at me in Russian and make my penis shrivel.
Yeah, he does sound
Man,
like
it's
a
a
robot right now.
demon.
Gnome, are you in the bathroom?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
There's a reason I'm muted. I'm on my headset now, though. I guess take it off the headset.
Dude, what is up with all these fucking zombies? I've never seen this many zombies on day 5.
I mean, it's a zombie game. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but it's like day 5 of the first week, dude. Usually it waits.
Is that better?
Fuck
There
off.
much
you
better.
go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
Is
so
it-
now are
okay,
we
here we go.
ready? Are we ready to finish with Data's? Two?
Okay, yes.
Well, I didn't even hit mine honorable
You
mentions.
shut
I'll
up. I
fuck
have one
myself.
more. You shut your filthy little mouth.
Fucking
my.
scream in the tip of my penis, please.
Well, this one is more along my lines. Stand Up and Scream, Passing
Oh
Alexandria.
yeah.
Okay.
That is a banger album, and anybody that says otherwise is just wrong.
What did this guy do to my bacon?
What?
I think Gnome's eating.
I got a BLT from Quick Trip and they fucked it up.
Well, there's your first problem.
Well, yeah, you went to Quick Trip, you fucking d-bag.
Listen, there's not many places I can get my van into. It's a big thing. I'm trying to fit in tight spaces.
Hey, you want to know what you can do with the van?
Huh. I'm not getting out of my van. I'm going home. Fuck that.
Dude,
Oh my goodness.
motherfucker, I have parked to go eat. Like, does he see me? He
No.
doesn't see me.
No, he doesn't see you.
He's just
But
shambling.
anyways, so since you're distracted with your game, now it's your turn for your honorable mentions.
So fuck off. So my honorable mention, all 3 Death Clock albums because
Yes.
Okay.
absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
There's the Van Halen's self-titled album
Okay.
Yes.
because absolutely. And I had another one. There he goes. Now you're dead, you fat fuck. Oh man, what was it? Oh, Alice in Chains' Dirt and Facelift.
Ooh.
Understandable.
Also, every single Primus song that exists.
Valid.
Yep. Yep.
Noam, do you have any
Savage
more?
Country, okay.
Oh, Noam, do you have any more honorable mentions before we move on?
We're gonna be here all night if we keep going. There's a shit ton of albums that are just phenomenal.
Okay, so then
Whoa!
we'll go ahead. We'll
I'll throw
change.
one more.
Oh fuck.
Stone Temple Pilots Core.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll throw that one out there just to finish off this this segment.
Okay, we will take that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and transition into our next topic here. So let's go ahead
I
and
need some
cue the
motherfucking-
transition.
Noom's not here to help me out.
Yeah, he
Listen,
didn't
if
have
you
his
want to
cam
see a
on.
half-naked gnome shoving his face full of BLT,
I mean,
I think that's against TOS.
Wait,
I
which
highly
half of
doubt
you
it.
is naked?
Yes.
So are you half or full on naked right now?
Yes.
He's full on naked. Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, that might be the hottest thing I've ever heard.
You're welcome. Enjoy that boner.
Like that's if you could
Fucking hell.
tell me, like if you were to tell me that there's a man in this call right now, completely butt ass naked, stuffing his face with a BLT.
If that ain't goddamn American, I don't know what the fuck is.
Listen, if that doesn't give everyone here a boner, I mean, I don't know
Why
what's wrong with you.
Why does that make me think of that Ron White skit where he's like, "Are you sad? Are you lonely? Are you naked sitting in a beanbag chair eating Cheetos out of a dog food bowl?" Tell me I'm wrong.
Nope.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. All right. So our topic now is where we will let the guy who's currently playing 7 Days to Die.
Goddamn right I am.
We're gonna let him go on his usual weekly rant of
Oh.
hashtag just vocalist thoughts.
He's in a scary place right now.
So it's gonna make it that much more interesting.
There you go. I gave you a tune.
Oh. You want to do it one more
That's gonna
time?
miss. Fuck. Fuck. I guess yeah. There you go.
You know I'm gonna
Beautiful
clip that
transition
later,
sound, man.
right?
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
want me to do it? You want me to say piss off and you can put it all together?
I mean, you already said it, so I can still take that. So I
I
just have
thought she was
to.
gonna keep
He
moving.
preemptively fired that arrow.
I
and
know.
I need
completely
to write
whiffed it.
this down. It
Oh
was
my god.
28
Okay, fuck
minutes
this
in.
bitch.
28 minutes and 20 seconds in. I'm gonna save that to my
my
notes
stamina.
so I can go in and clip
Got
that
it.
shit.
Beep, beep,
Anyways.
beep, boop, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Piss off.
Piss off.
All right, so go ahead with your just vocalist thoughts there, buddy.
You fucking dirty whore.
Starting strong.
And there you have it.
Dude. That fucking accuracy of my goddamn character on this fucking you fucking bitch. This fucking game. Fucking
Bash your
die.
skull in.
Anyway. Well, man, the thing that's bugging me the most, this is kind of a real topic. Not so funny this week. Man.
Aw.
Oh, I leveled up. I was like, what the fuck is that? No, it's kind of funny. Like,
Okay.
Is it?
dude, can we start stocking more than 3 rolls of toilet paper in a porta-john?
Oh my god.
Yo, fucking feel that shit.
I literally fucking hate it here.
Like,
So-
dude, this is serious. This is like,
Okay. So I can actually speak on that because my stepdad worked for a porta-john company and I helped him a lot. There is no place to securely store excess toilet
Fuck
paper
you
inside of
mean?
there.
The fuck
Bullshit.
you mean? Dude, there are walls
Homeless-
everywhere. Dude, you got these
Home-
like fucking Mexican guys jumping up there and like hovering above the thing.
Dude, the problem is that when you put more than what's allowed into the locking mechanism, the 3 rolls, anything that's excess, homeless people will just go by, open it up. If they see those excess rolls, they'll take them.
Yeah, no shit. Put some decoys in there. Like, put the decoy rolls in there and just put like a nice long strip of fucking sandpaper that blends in.
I mean, the best way to handle those is, I mean, you could call the Porta John company and they'll send somebody out. But
Oh
continue
yes,
on your.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Let me call them while I'm trying to work on this house, and my butthole is also quivering.
You did that right as I took a drink, you son of a bitch.
your mouth
I'm
quivered
just
like his
saying, bro.
butthole did.
God damn it.
It's sitting there like one of those fucking sucker fish you can get out of the fucking pet store. It's going.
Is that the noise they make?
Yeah. Because
scientifically
there's
accurate.
there's little bits of gas leaking out too, so it's making a whistle. Wait a minute. What? I've gotten farther than this on this game. This is bullshit. I already know this. I got a house right over the hill.
It's right here.
No, because I was gonna make this my base, but there's a bunch of fucking stupid in there.
I hope you know you're giving me content that I can use when in the editing process, by the way.
Dude, that's wonderful. Do you want a picture of my nuts too? Do you want a trophy?
Well,
No. I'm just.
Wait, I counted
You know what? You know what?
I
You know
know.
what, Caleb? Because of your fucking shenanigans, when I take a dump here in about 20 minutes, I'm sending you a picture of it.
Don't you fucking
Oh,
dare.
group
I
chat.
will.
Group chat. Group chat.
They're just like, I'm not saying I want to see it, but I want to see it.
No, I'll tell you. I want to see it.
See, look, there's my house. It's right there. If anyone's watching the stream, look at that. Look, there's my little dinky house that I made just to like fucking like
Look,
fortify
there it
for the
is.
night.
It's my house.
So
That's
can you
my
not
house.
just take over one of these houses that are there?
You can, but I was just like, fuck it, whatever.
Okay. I'm just
Because
curious.
I've already done this shit. I've done a bunch of missions for this fucking jerk off over here. Now I gotta go talk to him again. He's about to close in like fucking a few hours.
A few hours.
My fat ass can't run on this game. Can't run in real life either.
Excuse me. So,
Convenient.
besides the toilet paper complaint, what else you got for us?
Dude. Okay, so besides the TP debacle,
Yep.
there's also a very easy solution, dude. There's fucking you can buy sheet metal dirt cheap, right? And you can curve the end where it doesn't cut your wrist or anything, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay? You hearing
Okay.
me?
I'm
You hearing me?
following.
My
Yes.
butthole is shaking real bad. This is a bad poo, dude. Um, so like you read me loud and clear there. I get a Roger.
Yeah.
10-4.
Yeah.
All right,
10-4.
good.
Can confirm.
Roger.
All right,
Texas has
cool. Oh
10-4.
my god. Um. Anyway, do you want this rotten flesh, dude? No. Okay. Fuck off. Um. Like you could do that, right? Fabricate something. Oh, it's fascinating. Go to fucking Walmart and get a fucking shower curtain, dude. They come in segments. Put 3 more rolls on that bitch and lock it. I'm just saying, I'm tired of going in day one. Fucking Porta John's been clean. Guess what? There's a half roll of fucking 1-ply sandpaper for me to wipe my already dry asshole on. Like, just one wipe, I'm bleeding.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Right now,
jeez.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, dude.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
What? Bro, I'm deleting this.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Bro, I'm deleting this.
You can't
Oh
use
my
your own
god.
home, can you?
I can't even use my own house. Yeah, this game's a wash.
Get good, scrub.
You can lick my taint, bro.
Hey, present your taint.
Don't tempt him, he will.
I will.
Good.
This man has no shame. Zero.
Ooh, Planet Coaster is
Oh.
discounted.
My.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
God damn it.
with that being said, let's go ahead and I guess transition to our next topic.
Ignore the chip sound.
What would that be?
Well, let's find out. Noam, what's your recent releases this week?
Oh, fuck, it is something stupid. Hang on. All right, so
My time to shine.
yes. Hang on, let me find my list again. I lost it. Hang on.
Did you say
Hang
find
on.
your lift?
Lift.
Do you
Yes, my
Lift.
lift.
do you
I
need
heard
a
a few
lift up to your
lifts.
desk?
Oh,
Not on my desk. Fuck you. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. my first recent release that I found pretty cool. The Brains, the punk band, covered Elton John's "I'm Still Standing,"
Really?
and it's fantastic. They also, I just found out that they covered Yakety Yak.
What?
They-
Yeah.
If I
Punk
remember right,
band.
they also did a cover of California Dreamin' with Stellar Corpses.
Yeah, I sent you that,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Well, I'll
Dumbass.
just
Yeah,
go
you
fuck
fucking
myself.
piece of shit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking asshole.
That's me. That's me.
Uh, next one, Shadow of Intent released a new single called "The Migrant." I don't know if any of y'all are
Nice.
familiar with Shadow of Intent.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot say I have.
I know Shadow of Doubt.
No, not that. Wrong.
Okay. Oh, well,
That's
I
my
don't think you
entire
get
life.
to. I don't think you get to dictate if it is wrong, sir.
Oh, that's wrong.
Ooh.
And then Attack Attack has a new EP called Dark Waves,
What the fuck is going on here?
Did they
and
throw
it's
out an EP?
fantastic. Yeah, Attack Attack put a new EP out,
Finally.
and it is phenomenal. I highly recommend it. And then my newfound band, like these are anytime I mention these ones, these are bands I just find and I haven't heard before. It's a band called Black Crown Initiate. It's a mix of, I guess, black and death metal and progressive metal with a little bit of metalcore splashed in.
Okay.
It's pretty solid. It reminds me of Omnium Gatherum if you've heard of them.
Okay. Make sure to send a link in the Discord so we can check that out,
No,
Yeah.
please.
You like the name of my world?
What is it called? Oh. For those of you
What are
who
you
want to
doing,
know,
you little
there you
shit?
go. I know it's red, so it's kind of hard to read, but it says, "Gnome, please shut the hell up."
Wait, what? What happened?
What happened?
What's a crapping?
What's that happening?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop watching the stream on this end. There we go, because he just
Aw.
stopped it. Any
That
other
is
recent
fucking up on
releases
me.
for us? My voice cracked right there.
What did you say?
How's puberty treating you?
You know, after last night's events at the bar. What?
What? I think he's at his PC.
No, my fucking cat's trying to get underneath my oven. I'm about to throw her in there. Shit.
AJ, that just reminded me of the old 90s sitcom intros we were trying to do with the old band.
Oh my god.
I feel like
I totally
we
forgot
should
about that.
redo that for this podcast, and I'll just change the intro, and it'll just be each of us doing something really fucked up, and then just turning around and smiling at the camera with our name popping up.
Man, I gotta make a thumbnail. I've
Like
got
a whole
lot to
fucking
do
like
tomorrow.
Three's Company intro kind of thing.
Hey,
Totally.
Have you guys ever played Dying Light?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
No.
I've not played it.
The first one was really good. The story was wonderful.
Well,
I
the
haven't
first
played-
one, the enhanced version is free on Epic Games right now.
Oh, is it
Mhm.
really?
So I downloaded that.
I mean, I already have it on console, so I don't want to buy it again on something else.
Well,
Well, it's a
Epic's
good
free.
thing that it's free.
That still doesn't mean I want to sit there and fucking download it.
Listen, if you want to play games with us, get Epic and download the free shit that they give us.
What do you mean play games with us, Gnome?
Yeah,
Listen,
what makes you want
all
to
you guys got to do is send an invite to whatever the fuck you're
When
playing.
in the fuck? When's the last time you played a game with any of us?
When you fuckers send invites.
Oh, we don't send invites.
Exactly.
Well, you have to be in the VC. And,
Say, hey, we're doing some shit. You want to join in, bitch? This is on you more than me.
I did nothing.
This
All right,
is on
well-
you.
While he's going on about that, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Okay. So we'll let him go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and transition into our next topic
Oh,
here.
bitch,
We're
I'll
actually
have my headset on.
I take
Okay,
no responsibility for the nonsense that I do here.
okay. Well, here we go. Transition. All right. So our next topic, as always, is our music news. I don't know if okay. So we've got a few for this week, I think.
Did we post
Yeah.
anything in there?
Yeah, there's been a few posts. One that I think we had talked about. Yep.
Oh, it's
one
definitely
of
the Lamb of God one.
The Lamb of God. So for our viewers at home, if you go to loudersound.com, Metal Hammer News.
Why don't you
there
just
was-
like stream the news to the Discord?
Okay.
like-
Hold on. I'm doing it.
Hey, no
So-
one was rushing you, Gunk. Calm down.
Yeah, chill
Alright.
out, Jesus Christ.
Whoa, hold on. We're not doing that. I don't know what I just clicked
Oh.
on, but we're not doing that.
Oh, he's opened up the porn tabs on there. Look at that.
Shh, no. So as you all can read in this article that I'm streaming here, we're gonna cancel that.
So,
A Christian
wait, hold on, you piece of shit.
I'll
So
just go
fun
fuck myself.
story about this article that we're about to read.
Mhm.
I was wearing my Lamb of God jacket on Friday.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Friday. Sunday. No, it was Sunday. I was wearing my Lamb of God jacket, and me and one of my coworkers went and got some food at McNally's. Or
Okay.
not McNally's, Brothers Hooligan. And while we were there, the dude that brought our food out, he was like, "Hey, I like your jacket, man." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude." He goes, "Oh, did you hear about this article we're about to read?"
No
And I was like,
fucking
"No."
way.
And then I get home later like the next day when I'm at work, I'm scrolling through like my news feed, and that comes up, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I thought you were
So,
pooping.
yeah, I
am.
did too. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm petting
well,
my fat dog.
okay.
She's a good
So,
baby.
according to this article, a Christian store is stocking
Now
a
I'm
Lamb
going to
of
shit.
God mug, unaware they're a heavy metal band, and the guitarist for the band, Mark Morton, is not happy. Quoted saying, "I ain't mad at Jesus, but y'all can't just be out here bootlegging my shit." So, if we scroll through the article here, it states the item in question is a mug that displays the Virginian metalers' artwork from their fourth studio album, Ashes of the Wake, available in 2 different sizes via chowcustom.com, a shop that, quote, love using art to spread the message of God, end quote, through, quote, Christ-centered clothing, accessories, home decor, and gifts, end quote.
So wait,
You
hold
and
on.
your
Let me get this
quotes.
right. They went with Ashes of the Wake
Mm-hmm.
and not something from Sacrament.
If
Apparently
Sacramento would make
not.
more sense.
Yeah.
Apparently not, but that's what the article states here.
Hey, at least they didn't find the old burn the priest stuff.
Oh my god.
So it states here, as Loudwire pointed out, this isn't the
Also,
first time
it's really
Lamb
hard
of
to want to have a
God.
conversation in this, and I keep having to like stop my poo.
Finish your shit, dude.
Finish your shit. I'll just keep reading this on. So it states here, as Loudwire pointed out, this isn't the first time Lamb of God has been accidentally represented by a Christian organization. 8 years ago, multiple Virginian churches adopted the band's logo to promote their Easter services. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Jesus is risen. Open this fucking pit up.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm about to make a fucking meme.
specifically those in our Christian community, please understand if you're gonna use imagery or a name of a group for promoting, your religion,
Do your research.
do your freaking research, all right? Be smart. Do not just, oh, well, they clearly are this kind of. No, they are not.
Like that happened to me. Years ago. I was wearing a Lamb of God shirt. It was a mild looking lamb of God shirt.
Yeah.
I was over by that Mardel's and Hobby Lobby and shit
Yeah.
over on 71st.
Yep.
This lady's like, well, that's a really nice shirt. Like coming out of Mardel's and shit. So it's a Christian store.
Yeah.
That's a really nice shirt. Where did you get that? Like the website? What is it? There's a band. Are they good? Absolutely. Go look them up. This lady's probably in her 60s, 70s or some shit. I don't know. But I think I don't know if I gave her a heart attack
You
or if
s-
she's cursing me to this day. I
you
still don't
sent
know.
you sent this woman home in her 60s from
Yeah.
Christian stores.
Yes.
Say, hey, go look up this band, knowing
Yes.
full and well that you're likely sending this woman home to have a heart attack.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I
I
would
then.
expect walk with me in hell.
I was a shitlin back then. I'm still a shitlin. I don't like.
Oh, shit.
I want to apologize.
The next article we're going to talk about here,
Bitch.
I'm going to go ahead and screen share it again. The title of the article is Thousands of Scalped Cure Tickets Canceled. The tickets will be resold and the fees will go to charity.
Good.
So according to this, Robert Smith of The Cure wasn't messing around with the tickets for their upcoming tour. Not only did he get fans a partial refund from Ticketmaster for their high fees a few weeks ago, but now he's had thousands of scalped Cure tickets canceled and will donate the proceeds to a charity. According to this article, which is on loudwire.com for our viewers, you can go onto their website and see it for yourself. It states when they initially announced their tour earlier this month, which would be their first one since 2016, they issued a statement
it's been that long?
assuring that they didn't opt into Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing or platinum ticketing options, both of which have caused a massive spike in ticket prices over the last few years. Thus, they used the verified fan tool, created a fair price range for the tickets, and made it so that the tickets wouldn't be transferable once they were purchased. Fans who may potentially have to sell their tickets can do so at face value only. Damn, apparently he was quoted stating, "It is a greedy scam and all artists have the choice not to participate." He had tweeted that Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing, if no artists participated, it would cease to exist.
Good.
Damn, and apparently it says fans and Robert Smith alike were shocked to see the Ticketmaster's fees for certain locations were even higher than the face value of the ticket. So the singer went directly to the source and got them to issue partial refunds to fans for the high cost of the fees. He further urged fans not to purchase tickets through resale vendors. I mean, how many times have we said that stuff in the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, like the Vanguard even quit using Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna go to a show, go buy it directly from that venue. Fuck Ticketmaster. Fuck, what is it? StubHub is the other one or some
Yeah,
shit.
stop. Oh, God.
Like fuck those places. In the words of Jack Black at School of Rock, stick it to the fucking man.
Yeah, for real though.
Exactly.
But like, yeah, if you're gonna get tickets to a show, like, check and see if locals are on it, because usually they have a handful of tickets.
Yeah.
They'll sell them to you for face value, for the door, like for the advance. Because one, we know not to con a future fan. That's fucking
Exactly.
terrible. And
Yeah, wait
two,
until they're a fan, then
that
con them.
exactly. And and two, that venue will fucking rip you a new asshole.
Yep.
Because if there's two things you don't want to fuck with, is your fans and the people who are gonna pay you to play.
Oh, 100%. Goddess. But then, in the same sense, to the venue owners out there watching, don't fuck over your bands.
Don't do resale sites.
Yeah,
Sites.
don't do that shit. It's not cool.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool, bro. Not cool. Do we want to talk about any more of these articles, or should we go ahead and move into our next one?
Let me see if there's any that are interesting enough.
That shit was really unsatisfying, but I had to like break it up with a toilet wand.
Oh my god.
The other ones aren't really. I don't know if they're worth talking about, or like if you want to talk about like the 10 bonkers guest one. I mean, that could be another podcast topic
See,
on its own.
I was looking
Thought
through
that one was
that.
really cool. Hey, hold
I
on.
mean,
That's a fun idea. Why don't we make that another mini game? Like we can swap it out with the making up a cover band name at the
What
end.
is it?
Like pick a band and what like member of another band would you like to see
Ooh.
do a song with that band? And it could be like out of nowhere. It could be like I want to see fucking Eddie Vedder do a song with like fucking Meshuggah.
I want to see
Yo,
Ed,
hey,
Ed
yo.
Sheeran do a song with Bring Me the Horizon.
No,
Wait a minute.
ayo.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Just
Oh my god! I feel kind of weird being on camera. I feel like we should have two gunks.
We'll just
No. Camera back on.
We'll
Camera back on.
I can't remember his name, the lead singer of Meshuggah with
You
Pearl
fuckers.
Jam. See what happens.
Oh, dude. Okay, fun story. So we, way back when, me and my buddy were drunk as shit, right? And we decided that it would be really cool if somebody made a TV show where they took the lead singer of one band of a specific genre and the lead singer of another band from a different genre and made them swap places
Oh.
and perform a show.
Put Kenny Chesney with Gojira. See what.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit like that, dude. You never know. You could get some bangers out of it.
That could be
But
fun.
like, the show would be called Crossing Streams.
I would love it. Yep.
Okay.
The fact that you
Dude,
said that, you pause, gunk. You wait. You wait. Your
No,
turn.
go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
wait your turn. I
Mute
have
'em.
to, I'm looping back around to the compound, and I'm gonna tell you one show that I worked, and you guys will all immediately know what I'm talking about, and you will all immediately feel so sorry for me. So I
Okay.
worked for the guy that ran the compound. So I worked every single show. Well, they announced a show that was coming through, and I had to work, and I was in charge of watching the sound equipment, which, if you had never been to the compound, the sound equipment is right next to the stage, like in the front.
Yep, tucked off in the corner.
Tucked off in the corner, but like if I'm standing by the sound stuff, I can literally reach out and touch whoever is performing. So he
Okay.
calls me and says, "Hey, we got a show that just got announced. I'm gonna need you to work it. You're gonna watch the sound, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let me know the day." So he told me the day. I did not ask who it was, which was a mistake.
Always
Very
ask.
big mistake. So I get there day of,
Mm-hmm.
and I find him. I'm like, "Okay, what do I need to do right now? Who's playing? Tell me why this asshole booked the Jeffree Star opening for Blood on the Dance Floor."
Oh.
You poor bastard.
I get there. My first job was to get Jeffree Star's dogs and walk them.
What the
Fuck.
fuck?
My question is, how many fucking kids did the Blood on the Dance Floor try to
Way
take home?
Too
Oh,
many.
jeez.
But so I get done doing that, and so I have to sit there through this dog shit
Mm.
right next to them,
Oof.
and I somehow had to fight the urge to not like try to like swipe their legs out from under them the entire night. I was covered in sweat, and they had fucking paint that they were spraying every. Oh,
You poor bastard.
I told him never fucking call me if it's some shit like that ever again.
I don't blame you. I would have immediately said, nope, you find somebody else.
I'm gonna stop bitching and moaning about life. You dealt with that shit.
But to be fair, though,
To be fair.
thank you. This was before Jeffree Star was like a huge piece of shit, so like he was really cool to actually talk to.
Yeah, but it'd be
Like, he
like,
was
I
very
need you to walk my
interesting.
dogs do you not have somebody for that already? Like,
I guess not. But like I got done walking him, and we sat there and had a conversation for a while. Really chill dude, really cool. And then of course he went off the fucking deep end, and
no joke there.
nobody fucking. And I stayed the fuck away from blood on the dance floor. I'm not talking to those fucking losers.
Creeps.
Ugh.
Yep. All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and transition into our next topic here to talk about. So, as everybody knows, when we get to...
There's another one.
So, as usual, you guys know at this point, after we get done with the music news, we always go to our music, gear, and show tips. As always, guys, what is the first tip?
Don't suck.
Don't suck,
Don't suck.
you fucking
Don't
piece
suck.
of shit.
Yep.
You're not
Anyways,
wrong.
so I'm gonna touch. I am gonna
Caleb,
jump
I
in
can
with.
see your Roku TV on, like, with its fucking screensaver on right now in the
Yeah,
background.
it's
I know
dude.
it's a Roku because I have the same one.
Yeah, we were watching YouTube earlier, and then it was like, all right, I got to start the podcast. So paused it, and they all went to do the planning for Friday night's podcast for the gaming one. So I'm gonna
What are
jump
you guys
back.
playing?
Oh, we're not playing anything. We're just talking game topics and stuff.
I got something you could play with.
I bet you do.
Mm.
Boy, I'll get in on that.
Mm.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, so I'm going to kind of touch back onto something I was talking about earlier. And this is tip for venues and venue owners. And
Don't suck.
True.
kind of along
Yep.
the same lines, but realistically, and I'm not going to call anybody out here. Be kind to the bands that you're booking and be fair to them. Pay them what they're owed. Don't screw them over. I know AJ and I have been in shows where we got screwed over by the venue owner.
Mhm.
I know Noam and I have been in shows together where we've gotten fucked by the venue owner.
Mhm.
I'm jealous.
Don't do that because
It wasn't
the
a
more
good fucking. Did not
No.
enjoy it. Did not come.
Nope.
10 out of 10
No lube.
would not get fucked again.
Yep. But do not do that to bands. Don't refuse to pay them what they're owed. Don't treat them like shit because in the end, the reality is the more you do that to bands, the less likely you're going to get any bands to book, and ultimately it's going to cause the venue to lose money. And when that happens, you kind of fucked yourself at that point. Yeah, and if you book a show, keep track of said show.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset about something that's happened this week regarding a show that I had booked a year ago. And I get the situation. But in the same sense, I'm still a little upset
It's understandable, but
because of the situation. So,
yeah.
but I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to upset if any of the people involved that know what I'm talking about. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. It's the whole point of this podcast is to just go for it.
He don't hate you. It's
And,
situation sucks. But
I
we're
love you
good.
guys, but
Yeah, we all absolutely love that venue, and that is why we're saying it sucks, but it's an understandable accident.
however, other venues.
It's one of those
don't
like,
do-
oh shit,
yeah,
fuck. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Because like that's how they were about the
Oh,
situation.
100%.
too.
Yeah. They were like,
But-
dude, we are so sorry. And I'm like,
Yeah, but
Fuck,
at least
okay.
they were able to be like, hey, but we've got this one. If you guys can
Yeah.
do that, and we're
Yeah.
like, yeah, totally cool.
But-
also still waiting on one of the bands to get back to me.
okay,
I'll message
perfect.
them again.
I have a confirmation from one, and you guys are still good?
What?
You guys are good for it? Yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay.
He's like, wait,
So
we're
at-
playing, huh?
I have 2 confirmed bands for that show.
Yeah, I updated our flyer and everything, and the guys know, and they're
Perfect.
like, oh, okay, cool, whatever, man.
Perfect. I'm gonna tell you guys now when it gets closer to that time and we have everything set, I will start promoting that on this podcast. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Oh, for sure.
What are we promoting?
We'll tell you
Your
later.
mama's ass.
This dick.
Anyway, both of them together. Now imagine like a marionette show, but it's all sexual and flesh. Um,
Some
Why not
Hellraiser
make it
shit
worse?
right there.
okay. On the advice that you were given to venues, please do not call yourself a live music venue and not have a fucking PA.
Oh,
not
for fuck's sake,
Do
yeah.
not want your bands that you want to play at your venue bring their own gear. Like, as much as I'm like, yeah, fucking shows, new place, hell yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Like, the last thing I want to hear is, we don't have a house system. Do you have a PA? That moment, I will go, this show is canceled. I am not dragging that up there. I'm sorry. We've put too much money into our PA to sound good at practice, so we can hear ourselves, so we can have fun, just to bring it. So, one, somebody who's possibly your sound guy that's going to show up may fuck our shit up. Someone
Yep.
might spill something on it.
Ugh.
And then on top of that, we got to lug it back home after fucking kicking ass on stage. And then what are we going to fucking do? We don't have fucking tarps or shit. What if it starts to fucking rain? We get our shit ruined by you? God damn, you're getting that bill.
Yep. How many
Yep.
times did we do that with lights out, though?
Is he counting?
Silence.
Using his fingers?
I don't
So
know.
many.
Too
So
many.
dude.
Oh,
Too fucking many. But the places that we did do it at, like one of the main ones that we did it at, we always had a good time and always had a good show there. Some of the other ones were like, really? You're going to advertise live music and you won't even bring a PA? We have to bring our own? That's fucked.
Oh.
Oh, you got a tip for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're recording shit, don't be afraid, or even live performance, don't be afraid of the click track.
Oh, God.
Like,
I had to learn that one the hard way. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
like it's there to
Like,
help. It's not
you
there
know
to throw
what?
you off your
Like,
game.
I say live, kind of go with the flow because it makes it
Oh,
fun
yeah.
for people. Like, sometimes, all the time, my band, we don't use a click track when we play live. It's Christian is our metronome.
Well, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And
if you're wanting to have more precision, like if you're a more precision band kind of thing,
yes,
or if you want
absolutely.
to keep in time with everything, so shit doesn't get all weird. Like, even in recording shit, just use that click track. It's there to keep your pace, and
Specifically,
yeah, it's
I'm going to branch off of that. And I'm sorry to interrupt.
no, yeah.
Even in live performances, the whole band doesn't need the click track. You know who does?
The drummer.
Coming from somebody who used to be that person, the drummer. The drummer, if you can get a click track in your drummer's ears when you're playing live, I promise you your tempo on point. Keep that BPM every show you play for every song. Your drummer's going to be, as long as they can keep up, will be on point. And when your drummer's on point, the rest of your band is. Yep.
And I have something else that kind of coincides with technology in your band. If you use any kind of computer, have a fucking backup. Like, if you need a computer for sound, like sound clips or effects or anything like that, fucking back it up to another computer or some kind of other option, and don't be a bitch about it.
Your phone
Yeah.
will work.
Don't be a bitch if it ends up like, hey, cool, we don't have any sound effects now or no sound clips. Still play your shit. You don't need those.
I mean, hell, when we played, it wasn't this past. Was it this past shit show or the first one, where I had the intros to some of our songs on my phone that I played
Yeah.
through the PA?
Yeah.
It was the first one, the first shit show we did.
Yeah, when we
they
did
redid
Jack
the floor.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I spilt blood on the old
Yeah.
stage,
bitch.
and it did actually stain it. Luckily, it was dark enough that they didn't notice or care, so I got away with that.
But yeah, those are my two. Like, if you use technology, fucking use it for good. Have backup shit. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anybody else got any kind of tips for our viewers?
Don't suck.
No,
Don't
just
suck.
like, man. Also, if you're gonna use the PC thing, don't overdo it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands out there, and Like, I get it, man. If that's your thing, that's cool. I'm not judging anybody for doing it. I've been to shows where there's a lot of, background ambience and stuff played through it.
Or,
Strings and piano and stuff like that. But
or hell,
man,
hire a keyboardist.
yeah, hire a keyboardist or something. Man, sometimes some bands when they do it, when you overdo it, it just feels disingenuous. Like,
Yeah.
and then it starts making the crowd question, are you actually playing those parts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
with a
I
keyboardist,
Yeah.
you at least know the shit's being played
I
properly, played
I
live.
love it when my band messes up on stage because it kind of humanizes you. Because you're like, oh yeah, like not this unstoppable machine that just plays these songs perfectly every time. I fuck up, and the crowd
And you can
usually
have
gets a
fun with
kick
it.
out of it.
Yep,
Yeah,
because you can
like
fuck with each
I
other about it.
you guys have heard me squeak and squawk on stage before, and I hit a note and it doesn't come out right, and I'll look at the crowd and be like, I know you heard that, and and then I keep going.
I
Well,
mean,
shit,
it's
like
kind of like,
the shit show with our situation.
yeah, where our drummer was playing guitar, hit the kill switch on it, couldn't figure it out. I mean, hell, the video I put out on YouTube
I
even
saw that.
states at the bottom, Scotty
Hell,
found the kill switch.
I mean, hell, we just opened up for First Jason last Friday, and Chris's wireless, the port was like acting funny on it, so it was killing the power.
Oh
And he's like,
no.
he's doing the backing, like the intricate guitar part to over and over. So we're
Yeah.
missing the whole like, all we hear is like dun dun, and there's like no, and
Oh no.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there, I do the scream vocals, and then through the chorus, I'm holding it up and singing to his feet, so his guitar makes noise.
I do want to say, while that's being brought up, congratulations on that. It must
That's
have been a
fucking awesome.
killer show.
Oh, it was great, man. It was a pretty good turnout. Everyone had a blast.
Good.
Ari Lehman, he's such a killer dude. He's so nice and a
I bet.
wicked keyboard player, dude. Oh my god, him up there with that guitar, he was ripping it to pieces, dude. It was awesome.
Didn't I feel like at one point we were trying to get on one of those shows, no, weren't we?
Maybe. I know we were trying to do that one. We were trying to get on Agent Orange as well.
Yeah, that's right. But
But we got Cancer Slugs. So, I mean, that was a plus. We got that
yeah,
one.
that was a plus. So that was a fun one.
I
But
know I saw that one and I was like, man, that would have been fun to be on.
it was a
That was
killer show.
That was a fucking
Oh, I
blast.
bet.
We had fun, but I still envy you for being able to open for First Jason, man.
Oh,
That
yeah.
must have been some
Yeah,
bitch.
I mean, dude, if he sees coming back around again, he always like invites locals to come open for him because he just brings himself. So
Good
next
to
time you
know.
see him, like fucking holler at the shrine.
Yeah, he's always kept an eye out for us, and
Yeah,
right
Donnie's
now we're
such a
just
cool
kind of
dude, man.
oh
He's
yeah.
such a nice guy.
Shout out to Donnie Rich. Shameless
Yeah,
plug
yeah.
there. So let's go
Hey,
ahead
welcome
and
back,
move
Rich.
on to our final topic here. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the transition.
All right. This is the
Huh?
new. We're gonna do a new game this time.
Okay.
It's not gonna be the cover band. It's gonna
Okay.
be. It's gonna be crossing streams.
Oh fuck! What the hell,
And now I gotta
dude?
look like
So there you go. There you go, Caleb. You got crossing
Yeah,
streams.
I'm
There you
I'm
go.
marking I'm writing down the time signatures so I know where it's at.
Oh, this is fun. Anyway, so in this game, instead of like we did on making up cover band names,
Yeah.
all of us, like
Mm-hmm.
in order, we can flip a coin. I don't care how we do it. We're going to pick one band, and then it could be polar opposite, or it could be of the same genre and they just have a different sound. We're going to
Okay.
take a member, doesn't have to be the singer. We're just going to take a member and swap them with that same position in the other band
I got one.
Okay.
to
Go
see
ahead.
if it would be like funny or a really cool show that you might want to attend.
Okay.
Switch. Switch Yoko Ono with Ivan Moody and Five Finger Death Punch, and it's still the same fucking
Oh
band.
my lord!
It's the same band still.
Shots fucking fired right there.
Fuck that band.
It looks like Theta's got something to say there.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What do you got, Theta? You got any?
He's
For
browsing his
something?
Spotify.
I'm not. Well, no. I'm just trying to find the name.
Oh,
I don't know. Okay. Take out any of the guitarists for Periphery
Okay.
and swap out Will Swan of Dance Gavin Dance.
Okay, that would be interesting.
So
I-
Will in Periphery or
Yes, Will goes to
Oh.
Periphery, and then whoever is in Periphery goes
And
to Dance.
then Misha goes to Dance
Yeah.
Gavin. Oh
Yep.
god, Misha
Ooh.
Mintzer is so good.
I feel like it would be kind of the same, but
It'd
there
be
would
kind
be
of the same, but
enough change to where
there would be a lot more like shit like that in there.
I'm
That's
sorry.
pretty
Can you
good.
do that one more time for me? I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Bitch, you heard it. Nobody said a goddamn word during that whole thing.
bitch.
You could use that.
No, it did actually, like, you peaked, so it cut out a little portion. That's the only
Oh,
reason I did that
I
was as a
peaked a
joke.
long time ago, buddy. I'm a fad fucking blah.
I suck.
Okay, I got
Fat,
one
sad,
only
drunk
because
man.
I
There
got
we
one
go.
only because I actually saw a TikTok video of it, and I was actually rather
oh
impressed.
God.
Now hold on. Take System of a Down,
Uh-huh.
swap
Which
out
member?
swap
one?
out Darren, the guitarist,
Okay.
with Sinister Gates and Zachy Vengeance.
Okay. Well, that's fair. They only have one guitar player. And Darren could, well, I don't know, man. Serge sometimes plays guitar parts in that. But
I know,
anyway,
but I actually heard, and I'd love to find. No, I might have actually sent it to you.
You probably.
Um,
was
I'll
it the
check my
dude?
inbox at the
Was
end of
it
the
the
month.
dude that does like he does like songs from bands, and then he dresses up like the other members and comes in and starts like wailing a solo to it?
Yeah.
I love that guy. Dude, he
Dude,
does some
he-
crazy good ones, like Van Halen and Tom Morello. That one was
Oh.
awesome. That was
But
so
yeah,
cool.
I saw him do that, and it was a song by System of a Down, and he took out Darren and put Sinister Gates in, and the way that Sinister plays in the crazy, I want to say, correct me, I'm not a guitarist, harmonics, I want to
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Well, a lot
that
of that
he
he's
was
relying
playing
on Zachy too.
Yeah, he's
But-
he's relying a lot on
the other
the
guitar.
the thirds being played
Yeah.
behind it.
But hear those kind of notes played on a System of a Down song compared to the standard, single guitar, which, don't get me wrong, still kicks ass. But to hear that over what is normally there was actually rather impressive. So I think that would
And
be...
I feel like if Darren got into Avenged Sevenfold, because he's got such chunky riffs,
Ugh.
he could
Ooh.
probably pick it up. The solos would not be there. He would probably improvise some kind of like Middle Eastern sounding Armenian solo in it, which would probably
Those
still sound pretty fucking cool.
Those fucking
But
Armenian geniuses.
what
But yeah.
what are you barking at, Deaf Dog? You can't even hear what you're barking at.
Orc.
Bork.
Orc.
Bork.
Come here. It's okay, sister. Come here.
Bork.
You're fine.
Bork.
There's nothing in there. You're barking at shadows.
Bork.
I would take personally. I had one and then I lost the other. So, ooh, that would be kind of fun. Let's
Okay.
That
take.
one's kind of like oh sorry, it was like a blanket one. Just put David Brokey in anything. It's better.
Yep. Yep.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Go ahead, go ahead, AJ.
I'm
Sorry,
going
man.
to say, fuck. What were my two bands? I fucking forgot because we were talking about all these. I want to take Dan Watson, originally from Infant Annihilator and Enterprise Earth, lead singer.
Okay.
And oh god.
No.
You know what? Let's just we're gonna do a golden oldie here because they covered one of their songs because they said, oh, the UK's only got one heavy band, right? And they covered Pray for Plagues. So let's put some metal back into Bring Me the Horizon. We'll put Dan Watson in Bring Me the Horizon to do vocals.
Oh shit.
And then we'll just watch the rest of fucking Infinite Annihilator beat the dog shit out of Ollie Sykes.
Oh my god.
Beep, beep, beep. Poking dog nose. Hello, puppy. I got my hands behind my head and she came up and sniffed my thumbs, so I started poking her nose with my thumbs. But
I just
I
imagine
think
the rest of Infinite Annihilator just watching Ollie and like, what the fuck is this guy?
they just start beating the crap out of him while they're watching the live stream of Bring Me the Horizon play the whole Pray for Plagues album again
The best I could
for
think
a
of,
bunch of tweens.
the best way I would think of to describe that would be like in the video game Brutal Legend at the beginning when
Oh,
Jack
no.
Black's character is sitting there just like, what the fuck, to the band that he's working as
Chunky
a
riffs with
roadie
the
for.
bitchy ass vocals.
Yeah.
Oh. If you're listening to us, game developers, we want Brutal Legend 2.
Or
Yes.
remaster of Brutal
Bring
Legend
it.
at least,
We've
minimum.
been waiting.
Yes. It's such a good fucking game.
Jack Black, listen
Yes.
to us to convince them.
We love you, Jack Black. Come be on our podcast.
Yeah, you know how cool that would be though? I'm gonna email him
Dude.
or I'm gonna find some way to get in contact.
You know what? When this releases, take a clip of this part of the video and post it on TikTok and tag Jack Black with the caption. We're gonna keep re-uploading this until he duets us or jumps on the
Jack
podcast.
will tickle your pickle for a nickel.
I mean,
I said
think
it.
any of us.
I ain't no shame. I ain't backing down.
I'll fucking tickle his pickle with a monkey knuckle.
Hey.
All right. Well, we've reached the end of our podcast here, ladies and gents.
God, thank God.
As usual,
Sorry for
if
not the usual stream. We didn't
Yeah,
have a
it's-
guest today. Things kind of fell through because we had to push it a day.
Yeah.
I'm really tired.
I
Gnome's
was late.
short.
Oh.
and I've had out of state company here, so
Yeah,
it kind
that's
of
what he says. He just dropped his teeth under the couch. Couldn't find them until today.
Oh, fun fact, Blanky got to realize how short I fucking actually am.
Yep.
It's very short.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
He is very
Have
short.
you ever seen Austin Powers? You know that moment whenever he looks at that dude's mole, like the reaction he has. That's what I
Yep.
had the
Short.
first time I met Gnome.
Short.
Short. But for those of you who've watched on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button, and if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more it helps me to eventually upgrade this podcast, and as I've said
Fuck you,
before,
AJ.
eventually get us to where we can do this in person. For those of you watching on YouTube,
Shut
the
the
fuck
fuck
up.
up,
Fuck up.
piece of shit.
just kidding. We love
Thank
you, YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next video. Y'all take it easy. Bye.
Suck my dick.
We're out.